Hello students, welcome to the Pole Science of class 9, and today we will start with the topic related to the chapter number 1, what is democracy and why democracy. Previously we had concluded the topic of fair electoral competition, and that was related with the country of Mexico, where the PRI used many dirty tricks to win the elections, and they were successful in doing that also. So today we will start with the topic of one person, one vote and one value. So before that we will wind up the topic of fair electoral competition. So as we have already read about China and Mexico, where we have seen that they were not at all implementing the free and fair electoral competition. So in a democracy must be based on what? A free and fair elections, where those currently in power have a fair chance of losing. So that means what? We have come to the conclusion under free and fair electoral competition that suppose if a government is there, and the present government should not feel like the government will be there for every time, but under free and fair electoral competition the environment should be like that a government in power should also have the chance of, or have the fair chance of, losing an election if they does not work dedicatedly for the welfare and development of people. And in that way what will happen? The people will not give vote for them, so a government in power will always have the fair chance of losing. So this kind of assumption should also be there under free and fair electoral competition. So moving on to the next point, that is one person, one vote and one value under the features of democracy. So under one person, one vote and one value, each adult citizen must have one vote and each vote must have one value. As we have that in India, that one particular citizen and above the age of 18 and above have one vote under their name, and whatever the vote they will cast, that will have only one number of value. A true democracy grants its citizens rights to vote universal adult franchise. And wherever the country in the world is following the democratic form of government, so always remember that they will give their citizens the universal adult franchise. That means the right to vote. The right to vote that they will acquire through, as they are born in that particular country, they will be universally applicable to give vote in that particular country, and that will be implemented through universal adult franchise under any democratic form of government that the country is following. After that, it means all the adults have a right to vote without any discrimination based on sex, color, race, caste or class. And one person, one vote, one value also means that if you are born in India, for suppose, and if you are 18 and above, you will be given the right to vote, and you will be given the right to vote not on the basis that you are male or a female, what is your skin color, what is your race, to which caste you are belonging, or to which class. As soon as you complete 18 and above, you as a male or a female will be given the right to vote, irrespective of their caste, creed, religion, color or sex. After that, each person can cast one vote. All votes are counted. The person who gets the maximum number of votes get elected. And the next point is about the representatives, how they are elected. If somebody is, if suppose, for example, 3 or 4 persons are contesting in an election, so in that circumstances who will win? As a person we have one vote and one value. So regarding on that, suppose a particular date will be fixed for the time of voting, and that time of voting will be from morning 7 am to 5 pm. After the voting period is over, the counting will start after few days, and in that counting the number of votes that particular candidates get will be declared as what? Winner. The candidate that won maximum number of seats will be declared as the winner of, or will get elected. After that, there are many countries where equal rights are denied. So there are many countries where equal rights, that means irrespective, in India, irrespective of male, if you are a male or female, the voting rights are given. But in some countries, only male counterparts are given the right to vote, but the women counterparts are not given the right to vote. And if we take example of that, earlier in Saudi Arabia, women do not have the right to vote. In earlier times, women were do not given the right to vote, but now, thanks to the promotion of equality among the gender, the right to vote has been implemented in Saudi Arabia. Estonia has made its citizenship rules in such a way that people belonging to Russian minority find it difficult to write the right to vote. And about Saudi Arabia, we have read the second country under one person, one vote, one value is Estonia, where they have made some citizenship rules that if suppose some minority communities are there, clear? Suppose Russian are the minority in Estonia, and in Estonia what has been done by the government side is they have made some rules and regulations under the citizenship rules where the Russian minority are finding it difficult to cast their vote. They cannot give vote. Sometimes the citizenship rules are prepared in such a way that the Russian minority living in Estonia are finding very much difficult in casting their vote. In Fiji, the electoral system is such that the vote of an indigenous Fiji has more value than that of Indian Fijian. So in the third category, talking about a country Fiji, where two types of Fiji are there. One indigenous Fiji, that means the native Fiji people, and the other one is Indian Fiji, that means the Fiji, the other groups are the Fiji people belonging to Indian origin. So in Fiji, what is the structure over the right to vote? That means right to vote is given to both the communities, the indigenous Fiji also and the Indian Fiji also. But whatever the votes the indigenous Fiji will cast their vote, they will have a greater value than the vote of Indian Fiji living over there. Suppose an indigenous Fiji will have, suppose if he or she cast one vote, then he or she might have that one vote's value as 2. But the Indian origins Fiji, if they are casting vote, they will have that one vote as 1 value, which is totally injustice done to them. But in India, it does not matter if you are from different communities, language or culture. In India, we have a person attaining 18 years of age are given the right to vote, and they have one person and they have one vote and one value against that. Clear? So with that, we come to the end of today's topic. And in today's topic, we read about the features of democracy, one important feature, that is one person, one vote and one value, under which we have learned that every democratic country following the right to vote should have one vote and one value. That means irrespective of their color, race, caste, religion or sex, you will be given the right to vote. Clear? And we have discussed about 3 countries related to one person, one vote, one value, regarding countries like Saudi Arabia, Estonia and Fiji, where in Saudi Arabia recently voting terms or rules has been changed and the women are also given the right to vote, but earlier it was not like that. And in countries, talking about countries like Estonia, where the Russians are the minority, they have made some rules and regulation in such a way that the Russian minorities living in Estonia are finding it very difficult to cast their vote. And the third country is about Fiji, where the electoral system is in such a way that there are 2 types of community living in Fiji. One is the indigenous Fiji, that is the native Fiji people, and the other one is Indian Fiji. That means the Indian origins people belonging to Fiji. But the system is made in such a way, the arrangement is prepared in such a way that the indigenous Fiji casting their vote will have more value than that of the vote casted by the Indian origins Fiji. Suppose if they cast their vote, they will have two values against one vote, whereas the Indian origin casting their vote will only have one value. Clear? So I hope that whatever the points we have read today regarding one person, one vote and one value, it is now clear to you. And with that, I will wind up today's topic. Thank you.